Hello, everybody. I am joined by Daniel Dhers' favorite rider, Daniel Dhers.
Hello, Kyle.
What's up, man? How are you?
Doing good, chilling.
How long have you been competing?
Been competing pro since 2003.
I'm not going to do the math, but that's a while.
Yes, yeah. Well, is this video coming out now? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, let me see if I'm good at math. That'll be 10.
All right, let me get to the point. So you got the Olympics coming up. You are the most experienced rider going into the Olympics.
Maybe.
What sort of advantage do you think that gives you?
Oh, good question, man. I mean, I think I'm able to control my emotions a bit better than the newer guys, just because, especially at the games, there's a lot going on. It's not just going to be like your typical, you show up, things are a bit crazy, you go do your run. It's like, countries are there, like full delegations, other athletes, like, and especially with COVID already, it's going to be nuts. So, I'm a bit used to that, maybe better than, especially the younger kids. I think the guys that are in the middle of the pack, they also have some experience. And yeah, I mean, any experience is experience, it's good. Like, I think going there, I have the confidence of like, okay, I think I'm able to control my situation a bit better than some of the newer guys.
You've won X Games events, you've won FIS events, you've won countless events across the board. Are you doing anything differently to prepare for the Olympics than you do for any of these other large events?
I'm definitely riding a lot more than I ridden this last maybe 10 years. Not only the gym regime that I'm doing, which is pretty much every day, different things so I'm not worn out so I can still ride my bike, but I'm riding a lot more, man. Like I used to ride a couple hours, I'm riding about 4 hours, just trying to, make sure that the body will react accordingly once the run is set. I think the hardest part right now is going to be, really riding the course. Like at least we saw the drawing and it's something that, okay, cool. I think I can do districts here. I'm trying to prepare a little bit more just in case I have to adjust what I think I will do in Tokyo once I'm there.
You're known for being a very calculated rider when it comes to competition. You've seen the course. You might not know all the dimensions, you might not know how it feels, but do you pretty much have a run already?
I pretty much do, yes. I think I have a couple options that I would like to try once I'm there because I need to feel the speeds, I need to see it, but yeah, I pretty much have already the run and the tricks that I want to do. So, it helps because I can prepare accordingly. I think it's difficult for some of these events, like the World Cups and stuff, that you don't see the course until the week before. It's like, okay, I'm riding the hip a lot, and then you show up there and there's no hip. So I think it's definitely a big help to being able to see the course prior to the event.
So the Olympic competition will be 2 runs. Best run is a score that goes through. So are you coming in with 2 different runs, or are you coming out with one banger run and you're just going to send it twice?
I think because I'm not sure how the run's going to be judged, I think I have a couple tricks that I might swap for my second run. But yeah, I mean, you're going all in. At this point, you're kind of at the end of the road. Like, this is it. You worked all these years to make it here, talking about the qualification to the Olympics. And it's like, yeah, you're not going to go there and do like a safety run, It's like you either try to win or don't or die. Like, I don't think there's an in-between. But yes, strategy-wise, yeah, I have something and I need to see where that gets me. And then, well, maybe I have to swap. Maybe there will be a better link. Then maybe there will be a better something I can do, which I'm not sure because, again, judging is a bit volatile. It's not as easy to predict anymore. So, kind of having that in the back of my mind, just knowing that, okay, I need to be ready for whatever comes.
So you said you're riding more leading up to this. Have you changed anything else leading up? Are you hitting the gym more? Are you eating different? Or is it just business as usual plus more riding?
I've been trying to eat a little bit more clean. The gym, I think, finally, that's one of the good things of experience. It's like I've done it so much that I know what I can do to feel, because I want my body to be strong. I want my body to be, quick. I've been stretching a lot more and that's something I never really did. So I'm just definitely taking a lot more care of my body. Riding wise, yes, I'm trying to ride longer, man. I think number one is be on your bike. That I think has been the secret for being around for all these years. So definitely be on my bike more. And it's crazy because riding with the guys, like, we ride 3 hours and then they're all done and I'm there an extra hour just, playing with little things. I just want to make sure that I'm covering all bases for when I go there.
I experienced that firsthand. I wanted to do this interview about 4 hours ago, but here we are now. So look, unless I'm totally missing something here, and I know you pretty well, I don't think you're anywhere near being done with riding. Are some of these changes that you're doing leading up to the Olympics going to continue on after the Olympics, or is it back to previous business? I'm talking about riding more, I'm talking about stretching more, I'm talking about more time in the gym. Is that going to be a new version 3.0 of Daniel Dhers, or is this something that is Olympic Daniel Dhers, then you go back to standard?
No, I think I do want to take care of my body a lot more, and that's something that, maybe 10, 15 years ago I would make fun of Dave when I saw him stretch. He's like, yeah, man, you got to stretch. I'm in my 30s. So it's something that I do realize that it's helped me ride better. Like, I'm enjoying riding a lot more than I have this last 10 years, man, just because the body is feeling good. I think also, hopefully this event, the way that it's organized, obviously is the Olympics and it's crazy organized. But I just hope this is like a wake-up call, like, hey, if we do get the courses in advance, the riding will be so much better. If we have more practice, the event will be better. All these little things that I think they are important for us to keep growing as a sport. So, I'm trying to do my part, and I hope when that changes, all of this will correlate. And, I'm not sure. I think I will keep riding for a lot longer than I thought. At one point, I thought this was going to be it, but I feel good, man. So I'm almost in the same boat as I was in 2017, that I was like, the Olympics gets announced, and I was like, I feel good, man. I could make it. And now, obviously, we're a year over, and now it's like, dude, I feel good. I could probably make it to 2024. But yeah, I guess we'll see in the next few months how we feel about that.
So I walked into your skate park today for the first time in a couple months. Your skate park is known as a Resi Palace. And there are no Resis. What happened?
Dude, it all started when I went to Costa Rica, when we rode Kenneth Park. I liked the day that he took off the Resis, like that feeling of like, it is a strange feeling. You ride Resi, you can do it. When you go to the wood, you can do it. But I did enjoy riding the real ramps. And I think because we've been riding Resis for so long, it's like maybe I got too comfortable. I wanted to throw a little bit of a curveball. And it's crazy because these last few weeks, like just doing tricks that I haven't done in a while, I didn't even think about like, oh, but it's not the Resi. I think it's helped me be more confident with my riding. Like, yeah, maybe there might be a trick that I would like to try, but it's not like, oh man, if the rest is not there, I'm not going to do it. And I think that started it. And then I did see the benefit because like going to other parks around the world this last few months has been like, I think I keep going back to that time in Costa Rica where like, yeah, I rode it the same. There was no difference. So I should feel comfortable in these new parks too. And like I went to Russia, I cash rolled the spine there, like the real spine for no apparent reason. We were just riding. I was like, yeah, this feels good. And I remember Eric kind of like, oh man, straight to the ram. It's like, yeah, at this point it doesn't matter anymore. And I want to make my park like that to have that confidence. Like it feels good, man.
So is that here to stay or is that a temporary change?
Good question. A couple of the riders want to try a couple things to Resi. So we'll put that tomorrow and we'll probably leave it for a few days. But I already told them I want them off. I don't want to keep them. We'll see maybe after the Olympics and all that, because I also know like the kids like the Resis. So maybe we try to put them on for some period of time after Tokyo. But yeah, we'll put them on for a few days. Everybody try out what you need to try, and then let's go back to business,
I know you're building a brand new bike for the Olympics. Is anything different, or is it the exact same as the bike you've been on?
Exact same thing, just different colors.
So what is your goal going into the Olympics? Do you just want to do your run? Do you want a medal? Does it have to be gold? What do you want?
Dude, definitely want to pull my run, just because all the work that's been going into this. Podium will be amazing, and I think winning gold is the ultimate goal. So I understand the challenge because everybody's riding hard and everybody's going to go with their max at this event because everybody wants to win. But yeah, I mean, I think hard work and maybe a little bit of luck that day is going to determine who's going to be the best rider that day. All I can do is control what I can do. And that is my homework, and that's what I do. I ride, I prepare. We'll come to this very well prepared. So on that end, I know I can trust my riding. But yeah, goals, definitely a medal will be nice. Goal will be the ultimate goal. You have one of the most impressive resumes in the history of BMX freestyle competitions already.
What would it mean to you to add an Olympic gold medal to that?
I think it would be amazing, man, just because I did not expect the Olympics to be within my competitive career. So personally, I think it would be an amazing accomplishment just to top everything off. You know, I'm already happy with everything I have accomplished. I think this is like an extra bonus, especially at my age. And I also think if I do win gold, it will be insane for Venezuela, because Venezuela doesn't win that many gold medals. And I think for these games, it's the first time the country has that many chances of gold. And I know the country will go nuts, man. So I think it would be cool just because, you know, Venezuela is it's all about politics and all that stuff. And sports has been the one thing that kind of breaks that off. Like, everybody's just stoked to see, like, their athletes compete and bringing gold. I think it will probably help me reinforce that message of, like, hey, it doesn't matter if you're left or right. Like, be a good citizen, you know? Like, it's something I think I can do in my country just because Venezuela needs it, you know. It's about being a better person, not like if the left or the right is on government, you know.
So in addition to winning a medal, you want to be a hero.
I don't know if I hero, but I like to be a good citizen. And obviously, it's the older I got, what I keep thinking of, like, what can I leave for the next generation? And it's knowledge, you know. It's like, and you probably see it here with all the riders, like giving tips of, like, certain things, like, hey, this could work better for your ride, and hey, this could work better for your career. Like, I kind of had that with Dave and Bestwick, you know. They both helped me. It might not be as like, hey, do exactly this, but watching them and conversations, like, helped me get this long of a career. Like, that didn't happen just because I went and sent everything I could. There is a method to the madness.
Daniel, congratulations on making it this far. Is there anything you care to add before I let you go here?
I'm good, man. Thank you for the support. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you in Tokyo.
Fame.